our one leg version of that. Let's start on, I'm starting on my left, but you can start whatever side you want, just switch them always. Strong, straight leg, get that kneecap kind of pulled up, your butt engaged, your leg engaged, hand lightly on your chair if you want. Of course, if you want to do it without, that's fine. The other leg is up to you. So when you hinge, the kind of higher you take that leg, it'll feel a little more challenging, but at the same time, the more you reach through that leg, I do think it counterbalances you a little bit. Sometimes kind of helps you. So play with like how much work you have in that back leg. It's really good for that back hamstring and butt, your glute muscles, to reach and lift it. You'll get some good strength work there as you hinge forward and then come back up. We're gonna shoot for 3. So get one more in, hinging on that way down. And then that stack to come back up. And then of course, give a little shake out. We'll switch and go to the other side. Whatever side you were on, stand strong. Feel that kneecap pull up and in, foot behind, and then just that hinging forward. Leg reaches and come back. And again, just, maybe challenge yourself today. Play with that, like squeeze your butt on that back leg, reach through it. Just multitasking, getting a little more work out of it that way. Let's do one more. And always, you can play, if you're comfortable, you want to do arms like out to the side or something, we can play with that. Remember, wobbly is good. If you're like me and have to touch down every once in a while, that's not a bad thing. And then come on back. And then give everything a little shake out. We're going to go back to the other side. We're going to go into our 3-point touch series next. We'll come back, just alternate whatever side you're doing. We're standing strong. We're lightly touching, or maybe you want your hands on your hips if you're comfortable there. The right leg is up, or whatever leg you have up, right? We're going to do our touch in front of us. We're going to bring the leg back. We're going to touch out to the side, and then we're going to come back. We're going to touch behind us, and we're going to bring it back. We're going to do that one more time. We have our tap front, bring the leg up. Always find that balance moment. Out to the side, bring the leg up, find your balance moment. Behind and back. Now we're moving to our step. We're going to step, keep the back foot anchored a little bit, rock back onto it, find your balance. Come out to the side, come back, find that balance. Rock back, come back, and find your balance. And then we'll do it one more time. Rock forward, come back, find that balance. Expect it to be a little wobbly, right? We're on purpose throwing ourselves off balance. Step back, come back, and find the balance. And then our super fun one where we step, pick up the back leg, have a balance moment here, step back onto the leg, and find your balance. So we go to the side, we pick the other leg up, balance, step it back down, balance. Take your time on this. Step back, little balance moment, land it, come back up. We have one more round of those. We'll go forward, lift and balance. Come back, lift and balance. Out to the side, lift and balance. Come back and balance. Behind us, lift and balance. Come back, one last balance moment. And then coming back. And then give everything a little shake out. We'll switch to all that little series on our other sides. We're standing on our other leg, nice and strong. We're going to just find where we want to be. If you want your hand on your chair, hand on your hips. We're going to start with our taps, where we tap front, bring it back to balance. Tap side, bring it back to balance. Tap behind you, bring it back to balance. We want one more round, front, back to balance. Just a tap and touch, and then come back. And then behind, and come back. Now we take a step, but we keep the back foot anchored a little bit. Come back and balance, and then go to the side step. Come back and balance. Expect these to be wigglier. Step back, come back and balance. We got one more round. Notice how usually they get a little easier though, right, as we do them. Once our body is like, oh yeah, I remember how to do that. Come back, step back, come back and balance. And then finale is our step forward, pick up the back foot, balance for a moment, then land your foot, come back to balance. Go out to the side, pick up, balance, come back and balance. Step behind you, little balance moment. Land your foot, come back and balance. We got one more round of those. Step forward, lift and balance. Land your foot, lift and balance. Up to the side, lift and balance. Come back and balance. We got one last one. Step back, lift and balance. Come forward and balance. And then we get a little rest. Go ahead and shake out a little.